So much life in this place. Let's fight to keep it that way.
Good thing my shield always matches my outfit.
Looks like the party is over before it even started.
We got a party going on here. Glad I wore my fancy cloak.
When the X-Men call, Cloak and Dagger are glad to answer.
All I ask is that my gala was planned for just 1 year.
This is not the island getaway I was hoping for.
Hela has arrived. Now the festivities may truly begin.
Hulk's here, now it's a party.
It's been so long since I've had a night out. This will have to do.
They want to dance? Wait till they see my moves.
The invite said black tie, but my gut said vibranium mesh. Glad I chose right.
A gala fit for a king? Really, you shouldn't have.
The entertainment has arrived. Let's get this party started.
Step back. Krakoa is under my protection.
Perhaps next year we should consider a more private affair.
The island itself lives and breathes like we do. We have to protect it at all costs.
I've never been one for high society events, but this could be interesting.
All right, now this is my kind of party.
Must I rescue my fellow mutants yet again? So be it.
I was expecting far more pageantry.
Whoa. Krakoa has a style all its own. So different than Tokyo.
I have been welcomed to this land, and it is suffering. I must do something.
Time to clear the dance floor. By force.
If I'd known there was gonna be a party, I would have gotten groomed first.
I am honored. In most realities, I would not have gotten an invitation.
Come to the party, Wolverine said. It'll be fun, he said.
A gala? Well, I should have worn something fancier, and you should have worn anything at all, Tippy. My goodness.
It's like Groot fall all over again.
The time for pageantry is now over, it seems.
Well, the mutants did promise us a party to remember.
The postcard made Krakoa look like paradise. How's that for false advertising?
The time for pageantry has come to an end already. A shame.
Oh, I am ready to set the fashion world on fire.
But I'll try not to do too much damage to Krakoa.
If this is our last dance, so be it.
How come every high society event I attend turns into a brawl?
Quite the shindig. Glad I wore my fancy arm. You bring the fight to our house, you're gonna regret it, punk. What do they call you back where you come from, darling?
Psy or Psylocke, but never darling. They know better.
I like your style. Glad you found your way to Krakoa.
It isn't home, but it will certainly do for now. What a strange island. It breathes, as if alive.
You get used to it. Make yourself at home, darling. On Krakoa, you're one of us.
I am not used to being part of a society. I tend to wander alone.
Used to be just like you are. But having someone else to fight for ain't so bad.
Ha! See how those fools run from my subaquatic soldiers.
I am well versed in the Oni that dwell on the land, but the seas are a mystery to me.
It is only natural to be in awe of the denizens of the deep, especially me.
And I look forward to hunting them all someday, especially you.
How's life on Krakoa treating you, Logan?
Paradise can be a bit quiet for my tastes, but I'm getting used to it.
I hear you. Last time I was on a beach, I was storming it.
Those were the days, weren't they, bub?
Yikes. I probably should have worn a tie to a fancy shindig like this.
We would have made a glorious garment for you, had you not shunned us.
Sure, I'd be dapper if you were still my costume, V, but also a total psycho.
True fashion does not come cheap, little spider.
I was told this was to be a day of revelry, yet chaos has reared its head once more.
Many have sought to disrupt the peace we've built here on Krakoa. We shall not allow it.
You have changed much since first we met, Magneto. From righteous villain to selfless protector.
An evolution even I could not have predicted, but my fellow mutants deserve no less.
You look disappointed, Sue. Have I done something wrong?
No, this just isn't exactly the date night I'd been hoping for.
You said you wanted to go dancing, then get a little action. That's exactly what we're doing.
You know, Reed, for someone so brilliant, it's amazing how oblivious you can be.
Rumor has it you're considering an alliance with Krakoa, Namor. Why?
As always, I choose to side with those who would benefit my kingdom most.
Be careful. There's nothing Magneto wouldn't do to protect his people.
Then he and I may be the perfect match.
Looks like the Hellfire Gala got crashed. Again.
Fine by me. I was never much of a dancer anyway.
I don't know, Cap. I remember you cutting up the floor with Peggy back in the day.
True, but right now I need you to focus on cutting up something else, Logan.
You and me have saved the world from this scrap heap together before, Susie.
Back when he tried to start his own Age of Ultron. I remember.
Hopefully there's less time travel this go-round. Always makes my head hurt.
Hang out with my husband often enough and you'll get used to it.
Well, this little soiree sure went downhill fast.
When have we X-Men ever been granted the luxury of a night off, Logan?
A crying shame. I was planning to save a dance for you, Ro.
An offer I will gladly accept, should we survive the experience.
You got some fancy spell to clean up Ultron's mess, Doc?
I'm afraid my brand of magic has limited effects on technology.
You're a surgeon, ain't you? Can't you just cut out the infection?
I have a feeling that you are far more qualified for that task than I, Logan.
Came for a party, ended up at a fight. Story of my life.
You ain't the type for a highfalutin shindig like this anyway, Grim.
True. I mean, I'd rather just kick my feet up and play a friendly game of cards.
After we get this mess cleaned up, bub, you got yourself a partner.
You wanted an A-lister at your big party, Emma. Well, now you got him.
Oh, really? Well, do tell me when he arrives.
I was talking about me.
Oh, poor boy. It must be hard to realize you're not nearly as hot as you think you are.
This was not what I expected when I received my invitation, Miss Frost.
Our galas are known for their unexpected twists, Your Highness.
If we survive this, save a dance for me.
Do you know how jealous that would make Aurora? Sounds delightful.
Please, stop poking around my head, ma'am. I'm just trying to help. Your island says it needs us.
You're not a mutant, yet you can commune directly with Krakoa? How unexpected.
I may not be able to speak many words, but I understand a lot more than you realize.
If living here has taught me anything, it's that the trees are always listening, like it or not. I was hoping for something a bit more haute couture from you, Magik.
I am a war captain of Krakoa, Emma. I dressed the part.
For my next gala, consider borrowing something from my wardrobe, darling.
Perhaps. But we have to survive this one first.
My daughters convinced me to invite you to the gala. I just expected a better outfit.
Look who's talking, Frost. Apparently money can't buy a fashion sense.
And your grating music belongs in the bargain bin. But we must find common ground.
You're right, we have work to do. I can always record a diss track later.
Nice gala, Emma. The Hellfire Trading Company must be doing well.
Indeed, though we are always seeking new partners, particularly wealthy, handsome ones.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Stark's got the funds, but what's in it for me?
I know you, Tony, darling, and I can guarantee you'll find the benefits irresistible. How nice of you to dress for the occasion.
We can shift our external appearance into any configuration. This seemed most appropriate.
For the high society event of the year? Really?
You would rather have seen Eddie in a gown. Trust us, the answer is no.
I don't recall you or your band of space misfits making it onto the guest list.
What, you think I'm gonna miss the concert of the year, so? Who's playing? Dazzler? Lila Cheney? Huh?
Ultron.
Ah, bummer. Never been a fan of heavy metal.
I am not usually one to attend such lavish celebrations.
And yet here you are, covered in gold from head to toe.
I cannot help that fact. I was born this way.
You and I both, darling. We have more in common than you'd like to believe.
Huh, some party.
Well, it was going to be until Ultron showed up.
No worries, lady. Hulk will still rip up the dance floor.
And you'll likely cost me millions in the process.
Sorry I didn't dress up nice for your fancy ball, lady.
So am I. That whole skull on the chest motif is so 2 decades ago.
It ain't meant to be fashion, but it is a statement.
Well, the best looks are, darling. I suppose yours does make a point. A sharp one. Why are you leering at me, Loki? Did you have too much punch at the gala?
I am merely pondering how you and I might forge a mutually beneficial alliance.
I may be known as the White Queen, but I have little interest in being yours.
You shine brighter than any gem in Odin's vault, my lady, and cut deeper as well.